we're in this for the kids. And so when the kids aren't there, it's different.
Some positive, thank yous from parents of thank you for taking the time to be discerning. Thank you for taking the time to make sure our students' data is protected.
We needed to have a plan to teach online learning for our preschool through grade 12.
We had to really press pause and find the right tool that was both safe, that was secure, that was going to be easy to use.
It was important to us to try to maintain habits and routines, not just for our people, but mostly for the kids.
Our first planning day was March 2nd, and we had to have a plan and all the platforms, tools ready to go for teachers by the morning of March 6th. So we had 3 days.
This was a huge task.
We had a lot to learn in a really short amount of time.
Webex is such a great tool, and I can see that in how easily everybody picked it up. The very next day, I led a training using Webex to teach all the elementary teachers how to use Webex. I'm grateful for the work that has been put into Webex to make it that easy to use.
I'm grateful that there's a product like Webex that exists that allows us to get all the functionality that we wanted, plus keeps our students and teachers in school safe.
I've been teaching for 5 years, and this is unlike anything I've ever experienced.
Who would have imagined that this was possible? And yet it worked so well.
I teach 4th grade, so they don't automatically have the social awareness to just be an observer in a meeting. My favorite was a student held up a cardboard cutout of her mom.
Our last class meeting, they were like, could we meet again, but have it be recess and we play games and stuff? You can ask us trivia questions. And I was like, okay, let me look into that.
The kids get right up in the camera. They think the closer they are to the camera, maybe they'll actually be with their teacher.
I have one student every time that asks if I can leave and they can just keep talking. They love being with each other. They'll try to talk to a specific other student, hey, I watched this thing that you told me about. They just soak it in when they're together.
There are kids out there whose favorite part of their day is seeing their teacher. And if we have to stay in place and they can't come to school, they've lost their favorite part of their day. So it's going to look different, but that's an important part of what we do here. And we want to keep doing that regardless of where we're located.